Pleiadian message. Portals of abundance open in Colombia. Unlock your cosmic destiny in 2025. Dear brothers and sisters of this beautiful planet, Lady Nada speaks to you. Greetings. Something truly monumental is unfolding. A grand cosmic orchestration that, for the most part, remains unseen by the hurried glances of humanity. Yet, for those souls who are attuned, who vibrate with the Earth's subtle hum, who possess the inner ear to discern the profound silence of the universe, the initial whispers and unmistakable signals are already beginning to register deep within their being. In recent days, the Pleiadian emissaries, those stellar navigators of higher consciousness, have commenced the transmission of an entirely new, potent frequency, directly beaming it towards Latin America. And all intuitive indications, all energetic resonance, point to a primary activation nexus, a profound epicenter, pulsating precisely over the verdant, ancient lands of Colombia. This revelation, it must be stated, is not an official bulletin. It hasn't graced the headlines of the morning newspapers, nor has it appeared across the vast, often noisy, digital networks. Instead, it is a truth that has been instinctively recognized and profoundly felt by the ancient souls, those who carry eons of wisdom within their very cellular memory. The portals of abundance, long theorized and longed for, have indeed swung open. Yes, you heard that correctly. What mystics have prophesied for decades, what astrologers have charted in celestial alignments, what contactees have reported in whispers from beyond the veil. All of it is now beginning its tangible manifestation in our physical reality. We are witnessing undeniable corroborating evidence. There are records of spontaneous, exhilarating surges of energy rippling through individuals and geographical areas, reports of ethereal, unexplained lights dancing across mountainous regions, and countless personal accounts from ordinary people who describe suddenly awakening with an undeniable inner knowing, often accompanied by phrases echoing in their minds like, "It's today. Prepare yourself. The moment has arrived." This is no mere coincidence. These are not isolated anomalies. The Intergalactic Federation, acting through its dedicated Pleiadian emissaries, has initiated the silent, yet profoundly powerful, phase of unlocking cosmic flows that have been meticulously held back, dormant and rechanneled, since epochs long past, dating back to the very times of Milan, a significant turning point in Earth's history, and the tragic, cataclysmic fall of Atlantis itself. These sacred flows, intricately composed of plasmic light waves, are not just streams of energy. They are celestial vehicles brimming with pure abundance, profound healing capabilities, and the potential for deep, soul-level reconnections. And now, they are being purposefully directed, like a laser focus, towards Colombia, establishing it as the inaugural epicenter of this unprecedented planetary energetic reactivation. But why, one might ask, why Colombia specifically? The answer lies intrinsically woven into the very fabric of its soil, in the echoes of its ancient history, in the magnificent, crystalline structures that lie hidden deep beneath its surface, and profoundly, in its indigenous peoples. Those enduring guardians who, perhaps even unconsciously, still preserve the vibrant, living memories of ancient galactic alliances. Consider places like the majestic Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta, a living spiritual heartland, or the myriad energetic vortices nestled within the towering peaks of the Andean mountain range. In these hallowed grounds, interdimensional portals are now dynamically reactivating. It's crucial to understand that these are not physical portals in the conventional sense, not doorways you can simply walk through with your physical body. Rather, they are sophisticated frequencies of access, shimmering vibratory tunnels that elegantly connect the dense, tangible reality of Earth with the expansive, ethereal higher planes of pure light. As these ancient passages are activated, they don't just open. They intelligently release dormant codes embedded deep within the intricate helix of human DNA, codes of unparalleled prosperity, codes for profound liberation from archaic constraints, and sacred codes for a full, unequivocal reconnection with the divine source itself. And at this very moment, these incredibly powerful codes are being transmitted and delivered to all individuals who are vibrating in resonance, whose energetic field is aligned to receive them. Indeed, it is entirely possible that you are already experiencing this reception. Have you been experiencing particularly vivid, perhaps even strange or prophetic dreams lately, dreams that linger with an inexplicable significance upon waking? Have you felt sudden, inexplicable chills tracing a path down your spine, or found yourself experiencing emotions at a heightened, raw intensity, as if your internal barometer is being recalibrated? Or perhaps you've been struck by intense, undeniable sensations of déjà vu, moments that feel so familiar, so predestined, it takes your breath away. If so, these are not random occurrences. These could very well be the nascent symptoms of your personal activation commencing. This is not imagination, nor is it an exaggeration born of wishful thinking. It is undeniably real. The Pleiadians themselves have unequivocally affirmed this in their channel transmissions, declaring with crystalline clarity that humanity has, in fact, crossed a monumental threshold. What lies ahead now will be a dynamic sequence of profound unlockings, meticulously tailored for those who have consciously prepared themselves,
Maintain radio
for those who have
silence for
done the
now.
internal work. True abundance will no longer be artificially constrained or rigidly controlled by the antiquated mechanisms of banks, governments, or any existing systemic structures. Instead, it will be delivered and flow naturally through a profound, organic vibrational connection. Those who remain entrenched in lower frequencies, shackled by fear, burdened by guilt, or caught in the relentless narrative of scarcity, will tragically perceive the inevitable collapse of the old system as an overwhelming disaster, a profound loss. However, for those who have diligently aligned themselves with this new, elevated vibration, life will begin to unfurl as a continuous tapestry of miracles. They will witness unexpected financial boons, experience accelerated healings that defy conventional logic, rediscover long-lost connections that bring profound joy, and find doors mysteriously opening before them, seemingly without any logical explanation. It's vital to remember that abundance is far more than just monetary wealth. It encompasses vital life energy itself, an unparalleled sense of peace residing in the core of one's being, and a profound, crystalline clarity of purpose. And this multifaceted abundance is arriving in powerful, undeniable waves. Waves that are commencing their transformative journey right now in Colombia, destined to expand and ripple outwards across the globe. Nothing, absolutely nothing, will ever be as it was before. Yet, only those who are genuinely ready and willing to courageously abandon the old paradigms, to release their grip on what no longer serves, will be able to truly receive these incoming blessings. While many still anxiously scan the skies for dramatic, visible signs, the most significant, transformative movements are quietly unfolding within the invisible, subtle quantum field. Those who have cultivated the ability to connect with the Earth's intricate quantum field are beginning to perceive a subtle, yet profound, shift, as if a new, enchanting melody is being played in the very background of reality itself. It's a vibration that was simply not present before, a frequency that softly, yet insistently whispers, "Now." And here lies a profound secret, one that very few are currently disclosing. This powerful activation of the portals of abundance will not reach everyone, nor is it an automatic process. It certainly will not be televised for mass consumption. Only those who achieve a state of true coherence will be capable of receiving it. But what, precisely, does this crucial coherence entail? The Pleiadians have explained it with remarkable clarity in their most recent channel transmissions. Real abundance, they teach, does not respond to mere pleas or desperate petitions. Rather, it responds directly to frequencies. It is not swayed by fervent supplications. Instead, it is powerfully drawn to the unshakable vibration of certainty. It is inherently attracted to those individuals who behave as if they are already prosperous, as if their desired reality is already manifest, even when the external world stubbornly insists on presenting a contrary narrative. This means, quite profoundly, that if you are still entrapped in the dense energies of fear, gnawing doubt, or debilitating insecurity, you may inadvertently be blocking your own personal portal of abundance. It is absolutely imperative to meticulously align the mind, the heart, and one's actions into a harmonious trinity. It is essential to consciously tune into the new, intricate network of light that is now dynamically activating across all of Latin America. Yet, as mentioned, profoundly begins in Colombia for a deeply ancestral reason. Millennia ago, long before the era of colonization, long before arbitrary territorial divisions fractured the continent. The indigenous peoples of the Americas already possessed the profound foresight that this particular region would serve as the fertile cradle for a magnificent spiritual renaissance. The Kogi, the Arhuacos, the Mapuches, these noble descendants of ancient wisdoms, many of which are now tragically almost erased from mainstream consciousness, they meticulously safeguarded these sacred codes in secret. And now, those very codes are beginning their powerful awakening within their descendants, often without many even rationally comprehending the monumental shifts occurring within them. Do you feel it? Have you felt time itself behaving differently, as if the days are imbued with a heightened, accelerated intensity? Have you experienced an unexplained pressure or expansion in your chest, or dreams that feel far more vivid and real than your waking reality? These are not mere imaginings. These are palpable symptoms of your reconnection with the rapidly installing, vibrant new energetic network. And the Pleiadians went even further in their revelations. They asserted that money, as we have conventionally understood it, will gradually lose its fundamental value. Not because it will vanish into thin air overnight, but because the new cosmic system that is now meticulously structuring itself will operate entirely on principles of vibrational resonance and energetic merit. To translate, you will receive only that which is in perfect equilibrium and resonance with what you energetically emit. It will no longer suffice to simply ask. One must vibrate in harmony with what is desired. And to achieve this profound state, the crucial first step is to consciously and courageously disconnect from the pervasive, insidious narrative of scarcity that has so long held humanity captive. Colombia is serving as this pivotal starting point, not solely due to its unique geographical position, but more significantly, because of its profound ancestral energetic charge. The ancient mountains themselves are vibrating with new life. The sacred rivers are diligently carrying and distributing intricate codes of light, and the very ground beneath your feet is palpating with a new, powerful heartbeat. And those who dedicate themselves to deep meditation, who cultivate a profound state of gratitude, and who maintain a heightened, conscious presence, will begin to truly listen. To listen, not merely with their physical ears, but with an inner hearing, a soul-deep comprehension. With the very essence of spirit. Understand this profoundly. This sacred call is a singular event, an invitation that will not echo again. There will not be another gateway, another cosmic window, as potent or as precisely aligned as this one, presenting such an unparalleled opportunity for transformation. The grand opening, the pivotal shift, is not some distant future event. It is unfolding in this very moment, right here, right now. The rigid confines of linear time, that old illusion of past, present, and future, are no longer the absolute determining factor. They are dissolving. Instead, what truly defines your destiny, whether you will be redeemed, powerfully activated into your higher purpose, or tragically left behind in the collapsing echoes of the old paradigm, is solely, unequivocally, your unique vibrational frequency, the very song of your soul. And now, allow me to share a profound revelation, something whispered into existence during the latest Pleiadian transmission, conveyed on a highly coded frequency that only a select few attuned channels were capable of translating and deciphering. Those who steadfastly resist the impending collapse, not with fear or defiance, but with unwavering faith and an open heart, these courageous souls shall emerge as the guardians, the sacred stewards, of the burgeoning new abundance. Their method of creation is not one of forceful imposition or top-down decrees, but rather a subtle yet powerful process of irradiation. Think of it like a beacon, a lighthouse emitting its guiding light, influencing everything in its sphere, rather than physically building structures. This profound insight carries a direct message for you. Yes, you, the individual currently absorbing or witnessing these words, this vibrational message, you possess the inherent potential to be among those specifically called, chosen, to become foundational pillars of this emerging new earth. But here's the crucial caveat. Your yes to this calling must transcend mere verbal affirmation. It demands a resounding yes from your very being, a yes embodied in your attitude, emanating from your core energy, and pulsating through your entire vibrational field. A holistic resonance that aligns you with this higher purpose.
Excellent.
From the precise moment the ethereal portals first swung open, shimmering into existence over the sacred lands of Colombia, an event felt more than seen. An intricate, invisible network began to meticulously weave itself into being. While imperceptible to the common eye, this luminous grid is perfectly, unmistakably detectable by those whose consciousness has achieved a sufficient vibrational alignment. This extraordinary network is not random. It is meticulously connecting specific high-energy points across the entire tapestry of Latin America, locations where the delicate veil between our physical dimension and the myriad others is remarkably thin, almost translucent. These are places steeped in ancient energies, where the very first star seeds, advanced consciousnesses from beyond our world, were strategically planted millennia ago, lying dormant, awaiting this opportune awakening. And let it be absolutely clear, it is no mere coincidence, no random twist of fate, that you are encountering and absorbing this crucial information at this very moment. According to the Pleiadian intelligence, a truth of profound simplicity yet immense power resides within us. Every single individual who authentically awakens and consciously answers this inner calling ignites and activates a vital segment of this very network. Imagine it not just as an abstract concept, but as a living, breathing stellar map, intricately forming itself right here on solid ground, an evolving system of coded light and consciousness. Within this dynamic grid, each awakened consciousness doesn't just receive. It transforms into an active transmitter, a living antenna broadcasting its unique frequency. They articulated this with striking clarity, a message designed to shatter old paradigms of expectation. Do not idly await a magnificent spaceship to descend from the heavens, for you are the vessel, the divine vehicle of transformation. Do not anticipate an external command or a savior to arrive from outside yourselves, for the profound command, the ultimate directive, already resides powerfully within the depths of your own being. This great awakening, contrary to many popular misconceptions, will not manifest as a sweeping collective phenomenon imposed by decree or external force. Rather, it is a deeply personal, individual journey, ignited by conscious decision, a sovereign choice made from the heart. It unfolds as a silent yet undeniably potent activation, an inner revolution of consciousness. And what's truly astonishing, profoundly significant, is that this monumental shift, this planetary activation, began in Colombia for a very specific, deeply rooted reason: the spiritual DNA of the territory itself. The ancient, majestic mountains of Colombia are not merely geological formations. They are sacred guardians, holding within their very fabric etheric records, vast archives of cosmic wisdom and vibrational data that were meticulously sealed away, preserved in stasis, after the cataclysmic fall of Atlantis. According to the revered Pleiadian masters, within these very Colombian mountains, one of the 7 profoundly significant codes for planetary restoration was strategically concealed. This wasn't a random hiding place. It was a deliberate act, awaiting a crucial moment. The ancient prophecy foretold that this specific code would only be activated when humanity collectively reached a state of sufficient preparedness to handle its immense power, or, conversely, when we stood on the precipice of total societal and spiritual collapse, a cosmic failsafe, if you will. And, as the universe's grand design would have it, that prophesied moment arrived. In the hushed, sacred stillness of the early morning hours, bathed in the nascent light of a new day, a dedicated group of incarnated guardians, souls who had meticulously prepared for this very mission across countless lifetimes, performed an intricate energetic ritual. Through their focused intent and deep connection, they successfully carried out this momentous activation, unlocking the ancient code. This momentous ceremony, precisely because of its profound energetic nature, was not and could not be televised for mass consumption. There were no flashing press cameras, no news anchors reporting from the scene. Yet, its reverberations were powerfully felt, not by a few, but by thousands, perhaps even millions of awakened souls across the entire planet, like a silent, resonant hum permeating the collective consciousness. Did you feel it? Perhaps it manifested as a sudden, inexplicable pressure or tightness in your chest, a transient sense of being overwhelmed by an emotion you couldn't quite name, an unexpected welling up of tears, seemingly without cause, or a distinct, palpable wave of pure energy surging upwards along your spinal column, electrifying every nerve ending. These subtle yet undeniable physical and emotional shifts were not random occurrences. They were the unmistakable signals, the energetic signatures, confirming that this ancient, vital code had indeed been liberated, unleashed into the planetary field. So what happens now? In the wake of such a profound energetic release, we transition into the most delicate and arguably the most crucial phase, the great vibrational testing. The Pleiadian plan for humanity is remarkably clear and unambiguous. Every single soul that has genuinely prepared itself, that has done the inner work, will be gently yet firmly presented with challenges. These are not trials designed to inflict suffering or punishment in the old karmic sense. Rather, they are divinely orchestrated opportunities for these souls to demonstrate to themselves, to unequivocally prove that they have indeed transcended and are no longer tethered to or dependent upon the collapsing, obsolete structures and paradigms of the old world. Therefore, I urge you, with heightened awareness, to begin observing the subtle yet profound signs unfolding all around you, for they are everywhere. You will see individuals in ever-increasing numbers beginning to shed their conventional jobs en masse, sometimes with seemingly no logical guarantees or safety nets, driven by an inner knowing, a profound spiritual restlessness that outweighs any perceived financial insecurity. Your own dreams might transform into vivid, hyper-real experiences, revealing precise energetic coordinates, specific geographical locations, or intricate, actionable instructions. You'll witness relationships, once thought immutable, dissolving abruptly, often unexpectedly, making way for new, divinely aligned soul contracts and connections that serve your highest path. It is as if a cosmic sieve is being applied, meticulously separating the profound, unvarnished truth from the intricate, comforting veils of illusion that have long clouded our perceptions. And understand this deeply. All these seemingly disparate events are intricately interwoven, threads in the magnificent tapestry of the silent process of true redemption. For far too long, many have mistakenly envisioned redemption solely through the lens of material gain, an explosion of money, boundless prosperity, or the dramatic external collapse of the global financial system. However, the Pleiadians are absolutely categorical, unequivocally stating a higher truth. True redemption is, at its core, profoundly energetic. It's a realignment of your deepest energetic blueprint. Yes, financial abundance, material prosperity will indeed follow, but crucially, it will manifest only as a direct and natural consequence, an inevitable byproduct of the authentic activation of your unique divine purpose. So, I must ask you with utmost sincerity, are you truly, energetically, and spiritually ready to not just desire it, but to profoundly receive it? Because here, my friends, lies perhaps the most astonishing and pivotal part of this entire revelation. There exist specific, deeply powerful energetic coordinates, already fully activated and pulsating with amplified frequencies, embedded within the sacred soil of Colombia itself. These are not mere geographical points. They are veritable vortices of abundance, places where the flow of cosmic energy is most potent, most accessible. Think of cities like Medellin, with its vibrant, transformative energy, Popayan, steeped in ancient spiritual heritage,
Excellent.
and the
Maintain
magnificent,
radio silence
pristine
for now.
Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta, a living library of planetary wisdom. And the Pleiadians issue a clear, vital warning. Any individual who finds themselves physically present in these precise energetic hotspots and who is simultaneously in deep vibrational resonance with their frequencies holds the potential to be profoundly catalyzed, rapidly accelerated, into the very next, most crucial stage of their unique soul mission. But pay close attention, and this is a critical distinction. This does not imply that you must physically transport yourself to these locations to benefit. The true key, the profound secret, is to internally vibrate with the essence of these powerful points, to align your own energy field with their ancient, sacred memory, to consciously tune into the unique energetic signature that radiates outwards from them. Engaging with this energetic field is profoundly akin to tuning an old-fashioned radio. The myriad frequencies are perpetually alive in the air, a constant hum of information, but only the one who meticulously, patiently, and precisely turns the dial to the correct setting can truly hear the broadcast. And when you finally hear it, when you achieve that perfect energetic resonance, be prepared, for everything within your reality will irrevocably shift and transform. In a particularly powerful transmission recently received by a highly attuned Colombian channel, one with a direct energetic link to the esteemed Galactic Command, the Pleiadians delivered a message of monumental significance. The awakened souls of Latin America are emerging as the new Atlanteans, embodying the profound wisdom and spiritual sovereignty of that ancient, ascended civilization. History, as it has been distorted and perceived, will not merely be corrected. It shall be fundamentally rewritten, re-envisioned, commencing precisely from the very geographical and energetic nexus where the old world, in its flawed glory, ultimately fell. The South, with its vibrant, untamed spirit, shall become the radiant flame, the very spark, destined to reignite the entire Earth, breathing new life and purpose into our weary planet. The grand, long-awaited moment of true redemption is not merely on the horizon. It is powerfully underway, a magnificent unfolding across our reality. Perhaps, deep within your core, you have already sensed its subtle stirrings, its undeniable presence. But now, it is official, stamped by cosmic decree, if you will. What was once confined to hushed whispers among dedicated channelers in obscure, clandestine forums, shared only amongst the initiated, is now, with accelerating momentum, beginning to manifest tangibly within the physical plane. Redemption, in its most pristine, authentic, and unadulterated form, has already commenced its sacred dance. It will not announce itself with dazzling fireworks displays, nor will it be heralded by sensational official headlines plastered across global media. Instead, its arrival is marked by a sudden surge of profound synchronicity, by undeniable, often subtle, yet deeply impactful personal and collective displacements, and by a pervasive, profound inner restlessness, a sacred disquiet that gently but firmly propels the awakened souls, those who are truly listening, directly towards their destined path, their highest purpose. Moreover, highly trusted internal sources from the esteemed Star Command have recently unveiled, through a series of intricately coded messages, like deciphering cosmic riddles, that the initial wave of activation contracts has already begun its execution phase. This isn't theoretical, it's a tangible reality. It signifies that specific, meticulously prepared souls, those who have undergone profound inner work and purification, are now actively receiving their personalized internal instructions, their unique spiritual blueprints, their cosmic maps, and even direct guidance regarding material movements and strategic placements in their physical lives. Individuals who, until recently, navigated the harsh landscapes of scarcity and limitation are now, often without fully grasping the precise mechanics, being subtly yet powerfully relocated into strategic positions, finding themselves presented with astonishing opportunities, receiving unexpected invitations, and experiencing profound revelations, all meticulously orchestrated by a benevolent, overarching higher intelligence working behind the scenes of perceived reality. This grand cosmic plan, it must be understood, is not linear in its progression. It operates on a profoundly quantum level, defying conventional sequential logic. As the revered cosmic being Ashtar unequivocally clarified in his most recent channeled communication, what is unfolding in our reality will not be forcefully imposed upon humanity from without. Instead, it is a conscious, sovereign choice, an invitation to self-empowerment. True redemption, therefore, is not an external event to be awaited. It is an intricate spiritual contract, an inner covenant that beautifully manifests itself in the material realm only when the individual being is fully prepared and resonant enough to embody and carry the radiant brilliance of their own unique mission, their highest purpose. While many, operating from old programming, anticipated a spectacular explosion of physical gold, astronomical figures appearing in bank accounts, and immediate, dramatic financial system unlocks, they are now, often with a sense of profound awe, discovering that the first, most crucial liberation occurs entirely within. It is a fundamental, epical paradigm shift, a radical reorientation of consciousness, an unshakable, deeply embodied trust in an inherent, omnipresent abundance that is no longer, and indeed never was, dependent upon the fragile, manipulative, and ultimately oppressive systems of the old world. And that, my friends, is the true, imperishable gold, the invaluable treasure we seek. The liberation of the mind from its self-imposed shackles, the profound mastery over the insidious grip of fear that has long held humanity captive, and the glorious return to our inherent energetic sovereignty, our divine self-ownership. This is the real currency of the new Earth. However, let us be clear. This profound emphasis on inner transformation absolutely does not imply that the broader financial aspect of the plan has been cancelled or abandoned. Quite the contrary. There are, in fact, increasingly clear, subtle, yet undeniable indications, hints that have been meticulously filtered through various channels and sources, suggesting that a significant material shift is indeed still on the horizon, but it will unfold in a way that respects and aligns with this newly awakened energetic sovereignty. From the whispers of discreet meetings, carefully veiled from public scrutiny, held between influential figures of the Planetary Alliance and key intermediaries representing the quantum financial system, QFS, the astonishing revelation emerges. The initial, pivotal movements of a profound monetary restructuring are not merely theoretical or planned, but are already firmly in an operational phase. This isn't just about future intentions. It's about active implementation happening right now, behind the scenes. Intriguingly, certain strategically located military bases across South America are reportedly serving as meticulously controlled conduits for safe, groundbreaking experiments involving sovereign digital currencies. What makes these currencies truly revolutionary? They are not based on fiat debt, but are meticulously backed by tangible, real assets. Think gold, silver, strategic resources, and even the natural wealth of the planet itself. And the orchestration behind these pioneering trials? It's said to be coordinated by an advanced, allied extraterrestrial intelligence working in close cooperation with the venerable Galactic Confederation. Can you imagine the implications of such a partnership guiding our financial evolution? This unprecedented collaboration provides a compelling, if unconventional, explanation for the array of perplexing global phenomena we've witnessed recently. The palpable signs of political instability rippling through nations, the seemingly illogical and often contradictory economic decisions emanating from once predictable institutions, and the barrage of confusing, inconsistent announcements from central banks that have left economists and citizens alike scratching their heads over the past several months. Are these not the telltale tremors of an old paradigm crumbling, making way for something entirely new? Indeed, what we are collectively experiencing is nothing less than a titanic clash,
for now.
a profound battle for the very soul of our planetary future. On one side stands the entrenched, archaic system of control, manipulation, and scarcity, designed to concentrate power and wealth. On the other, a burgeoning, vibrant new system of conscious distribution, equity, and abundance born from higher principles. According to the revered Pleiadians, those wise, highly evolved beings often associated with light and higher consciousness, Colombia has been specifically designated as one of the primary points of irradiation for this groundbreaking new model. They have unveiled an astonishing secret. Deep beneath certain majestic mountainous regions within Colombia, ancient crystalline devices, artifacts from the legendary era of Lemuria, have lain dormant for millennia. These powerful technologies, deliberately sealed away to safeguard the planet's inherent memory of natural abundance and its pristine, uncorrupted energy, have now, in our pivotal moment, begun to reactivate. And here, perhaps, comes the most unexpected and profoundly moving part of this revelation. These awe-inspiring devices, brimming with ancient wisdom and advanced energetic capabilities, possess a unique, intrinsic design. They can only be fully activated, fully brought to life, in direct and harmonious synchronicity with human frequency. They are not merely automated machines, blindly performing pre-programmed tasks. No, these crystalline conduits are sentient in their own way. They read, interpret, and respond to the collective vibratory field of humanity. This means that the more awakened souls among us who consciously choose to emit the potent frequencies of gratitude, unwavering trust, profound presence, and unadulterated truth, the more these specific irradiation points will pulsate and radiate intricate, beneficial codes. These codes, imbued with healing and regenerative energies, will then resonate powerfully, expanding their influence and anchoring the new paradigm not just within Colombia, but throughout the entirety of Latin America, creating a continental tapestry of transformation. Therefore, dear listener, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is now crystal clear and immensely vital. It is time to deliberately and lovingly release the burdens of the past, to let go of old grievances, outdated beliefs, and limiting narratives that no longer serve your highest good or humanity's collective evolution. It is paramount to resist the insidious pull of the fear narrative, to refuse to be drawn into the manufactured chaos and division propagated by those who cling to the old ways. Instead, you are called to consciously tune your energetic frequency to align with the grand, magnificent plan for the new Earth, a vision of harmony, abundance, and unity. Your role is to become a stable, unshakable vibratory pillar, radiating light and truth wherever you are in the world. The revered Star Command, overseeing these cosmic shifts, does not seek out the physically strongest or the most intellectually brilliant. Rather, it chooses those who are the most available, those courageous souls who decide to act with unwavering bravery, to step forward and contribute, even if they don't possess every answer or understand every intricate detail of the larger plan. It chooses those who feel, deep within the sanctity of their heart, an undeniable, resonant call to be an integral part of this silent, yet earth-shattering transformation. And yes, for now, it is largely silent, unfolding beneath the radar, but rest assured, it is swiftly approaching a tipping point where it will become utterly, magnificently impossible to ignore. We are already receiving verified reports of beautiful, remote communities tucked away in the untouched regions of Colombia, bearing witness to extraordinary occurrences. They are being visited, not by ordinary travelers, but by luminous beings of light, whose presence brings profound peace and energetic upliftment. Furthermore, during moments of deep, collective meditation, there exist, though not yet publicly released, compelling videos capturing incredible phenomena. Shimmering energetic spheres appearing gracefully around groups of individuals who are active, engaging in galactic synchronizations, practices designed to align human consciousness with cosmic frequencies. These ethereal spheres are emphatically not mere illusions or products of overactive imaginations. They are tangible, irrefutable manifestations of the activation of powerful energetic vortices, acting as conduits between dimensions. This is far from being merely a mystical curiosity. It is a profound, strategic development. The light, with its inherent intelligence and organizational capacity, is actively organizing, expanding its radiant influence, and systematically occupying the very spaces that fear, in its various guises, has relentlessly attempted to dominate and suppress for centuries. You, who are reading and absorbing this message, are not a mere observer. You are an essential, integral part of this monumental shift. The change is not a hope, it is real. The plan is not a fantasy, it is real. The redemption, for all of humanity and our precious planet, is not a dream. It is undeniably real. Blessings upon you. We send each and every one of you a very strong, heartfelt embrace from the esteemed Master Lady Nada.